Well, for more on this, I'm joined now from Tel Aviv by Yohanan Plesner, who's a member of the Israeli Knesset from the opposition party, Kamida Party. Good evening to you. Thank you for joining us. Israel's top negotiator is saying he only believes there's a 50-50 chance of reaching some kind of compromise over the settlements. What do you think is going to happen in the coming hours and the coming days?
Look, I think it's first and foremost very important to put the pictures that we just saw in context. The vast majority of Israelis are interested in making or willing to make far-reaching compromises in order to achieve a peace settlement. It's manifested in the current Knesset, both that the Likud moderates along with the Kadima moderates who I represent can join together and bring about a vast majority within the Knesset to pass an agreement. So those who are going to decide are not the extremists and not those who live in the remote settlements, but the vast majority of Israelis who are, if there's a possibility for peace, will take the opportunity.
But it's the politicians that make the decisions. Mahmoud Abbas, the Palestinian leader, has said that Benjamin Netanyahu, indeed Israel, has a clear choice: peace or the continued construction of these settlements. Barack Obama has urged Benjamin Netanyahu to continue to extend the construction freeze. Quite clear messages from both sides there, but why are we not seeing a clear message from Benjamin Netanyahu, do you think?
Indeed, the politicians will make the decisions, and I think there's no doubt that this crisis can be used as an excuse by all sides to dodge the negotiation and to dodge the difficult need to make compromises. But at the same time, if we do want to reach an agreement, we have to revert back to the old practices that made a clear distinction between building in the settlement blocks, those highly populated neighborhoods that are just on the other side of the green line and have no effect on the feasibility of achieving a future solution because they can be compensated, a land swap can compensate for them, and building in remote settlements. If the building in remote settlements will actually continue in big numbers, it is a clear sign that the negotiation will be subverted. But I don't think that that will be the case. And in this sense, we don't have to look at for major declarations, but to actually closely observe what's happening on the ground.
Your party is very supportive of peace, of course. You've even expressed that you would support Benjamin Netanyahu if his agenda was to continue the peace negotiations. What, if anything, can you do to try and get this peace process back on track?
We stated publicly and in every possible forum that if Netanyahu decides to move forward and if he has to make a courageous decision, including if he has to take political risks, Kadima will be there, and not for him, but rather for the country and for the region, and will provide the parliamentary support that will enable us all to move forward. In the past, Israel and the Israeli government has never been the barrier for moving forward in the peace negotiations, and I don't believe that it will happen in the future. We are a liberal democratic society, and the vast majority of liberal middle-class Israelis expect the government to exhaust all options for peace.
It's a pleasure. Many thanks for your insight into that story this evening. Thank you for joining us.